ago, I heard Run DMC on the radio. Tape deck and record, suit and velour, popping and locking on the cardboard. Fell in love with hip hop, no question. DJ cut the rucket, I get aggressive. Furious 5, you get the message. Shut it down like I ain't paid no electric.
The lights are on bright, and that means it's Monday night in the NFL here on EA Sports.
The running back position today manned by a couple of stars of the sport. What are you looking for here?
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing, isn't it, to do a game where it's all about the running backs. We have to talk about how good the quarterback is, and aren't they special? Well, these two running backs are special, and we see it each week how they play, but also we see it how the offenses are designed. It is around the running backs.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Ravens bring in an extra tight end for this play. That's a gain of only a yard. Here's a look at the Ravens offense. There they are, top 5 when it comes to throwing the football in the NFL this season.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw. And now we'll take a look at the Bengals defense. It's a unit that knows how to stop the opponent's rushing attack.
Failing to connect there, third down.
The Bengals come out in a dime package. Incomplete, and this is going to be a 3 and out.
The Ravens put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
Thomas is going to look for space now. That return's good for about 19.
The Bengals know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
First down at the 36. Hill's going to take the handoff from the eye. And with that, let's take a look at the Bengals lineup. Surprisingly, their passing attack this year has been rather disastrous.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
The Bengals line up, split backfield. Dalton standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
The reception by Tyler Eifert.
The Bengals with a 3rd down play coming up and hoping to improve in this category versus a week ago. The Bengals have it at the 44. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out.
They're set to punt it away now.
Boston's got it now. Gains 11. The Ravens offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
First down at the 27. And this is dropped.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
It's now second down.
The Ravens approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. Handoff by Flacco. Denard's the one who made the big stop. We're early in this one, but already a crucial 3rd and long play coming up.
Oh, these are tough situations. What are you going to do on the offensive side? There's only so much you can do. If I was the defense, I would look for a screen.
Third down now.
The Bengals set at the line. Dime package.
The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run.
On the money. He's in the clear. The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. And the early momentum in their favor as that touchdown puts them in front here in the first.
Oh, I love that word, momentum. The Big Mo, and Big Mo is on their side. That is a great thing to have and a good feeling as a football team.
The Ravens now will tack on the extra point. Driving extra point is good.
The Bengals are ready to return the kick.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Bengals offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. First down at the 20. Hill's going to secure the handoff. And they get to him at the 45.
The Bengals offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
The Bengals will use a timeout here. They'll talk it over before running a play on first down. First down at the 45. Tyler Eifert has the grab. A foot race to all the way home and all alone. Touchdown. They tie this game midway through the first. They were a little sluggish there at the start, but it looks like they have some fight in them after all, partner.
Jim, you're right. It was a slow start, but it doesn't matter. It's a long game at 60 minutes. It's not always going to be perfect, but that was a nice touchdown there.
The Ravens return team is ready.
Austin's got it. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31.
The Ravens preparing to get things going again on offense. They took it all the way on their previous possession, mostly getting it done through the air.
Yeah, they got the leader, don't they? That quarterback, he takes control of the situation when he goes out on the field. And I know that defense, they had great respect for him. Now they fear him. That's a tough spot to be in on the defensive side.
The Bengals with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The Ravens snap it at the 31. Dan picks up about 3.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
Flacco's got it in the gun. And Austin can't hold on that time.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
This is 3rd down. The Ravens have to get to the 41 for a first. Flacco's back in shotgun formation. Gilmore's got it on a pass that had some heat. First down, offense readying for the snap. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. That's a gain of 6.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play.
The Bengals lined up in the nickel. He'll get it again.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
The football just inside the 40 at the 39.
1st and 10.
Gilmore's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. And in for the touchdown.
Tight ends are becoming a bigger and bigger part of the passing offense in the NFL. It leads to a touchdown this time. Nice job by the big guy just getting the position to make the catch.
Ravens getting set for the extra point.
The point after try is in the books.
The Bengals are ready to return the kick.
They'll take it at the 20. The Bengals coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Dalton's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. First down at the 20. Dalton, handoff. Hill's in on the tackle.
Here are the starters today on defense. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. screen. Makes the catch. That's a gain of 6. And the offense will need 3 yards here on 3rd down after the completion.
The Bengals come out with a split backfield. From the gun, Dalton. Hill with the reception.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
The Ravens defense now is going to go nickel. The Bengals take it from the 33. Has Eifert.
And he is brought down
At the 39. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
Dalton's going to take it from the gun. The Bengals now move the chains.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Bengals team official. The latest news is that he does have a lower body injury, but guys, it's not anything that should prevent him from getting back on the field. Back to you.
Now 1st and 10.
Makes the reception. And that's a gain of 10.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a first down.
The line of scrimmage is the 16.
Hill takes his spot in the backfield. Gets the handle here.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Ready to go from the 13-yard line.
And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Mosley's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Ravens guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
All set up now at the 15.
Second down and 12. Throws the pass.
Picks up about 5.
The Bengals had a nice play design that time and fooled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
Dalton's now completed his last 7 passes. The completion sets them up now for 3rd and 7. The Ravens will come out in the dime. Dalton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. this goes for a touchback.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
First down at the 20. They'll go ground. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1. Coming up, second down. And they deck the quarterback.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
So they get to the quarterback on that last play. Third down coming up.
Flacco by himself in the backfield. He'll take the snap from the gun.
He'll throw it over the middle. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
The Ravens are looking good so far, Phil, and a lot of that has to do with the passing game. Flacco's been in rhythm so far today.
He has been in rhythm. He is hot. Some days, Jim, when you warm up, you know you have it, and that's what happened to this guy today. When he was warming up, he had it, and he has it in the game.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play.
Here's the handoff. Beasley's there to make the stop.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
It'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
The Bengals go with the dime formation here on defense.
Right back to him one more time. That's a gain of 6. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the box very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Flacco will take it from the gun.
Intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Bengals retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far, the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
The Bengals are going to line up. Close game, second quarter. The score's 14-7.
First down at the 49.
He's wide open on his way. Touchdown! And these teams are on level ground again after the touchdown with just about half the second quarter still to play.
You know what's fun about situations like this when teams get tied, to see the strategy and what the coaches have up their sleeve that we haven't seen so far.
The Ravens return team is ready.
Flacco will lead his offense back onto the field here as this goes for a touchback.
The Ravens are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
Flacco's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. First down at the 20. Gilmore's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. The Ravens are really battling in this game so far, and one of their main weapons has been this passing game. Flacco's really been stepping up so far.
The passing game is keeping them in the game. There's no doubt about it. And listen, the league has changed so many rules to help the receivers and the quarterback, and these guys are taking advantage of it.
That's second down coming up. The Bengals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Unable to bring it in.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
Third and short following the incompletion. Flacco's ready for the snap. Empty backfield.
Up the gut here.
Flacco's tackled down after a gain of 7.
First down coming up.
From the gun, Flacco finds his mark. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Second down now.
The Bengals defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The catch is made by Tavon Austin. Good yardage picked up on that call.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
They'll run it here. The Ravens get a first down.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs. If you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
They come to the line, and it's first down.
You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
Has his man, and he's out of bounds.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Here they come to the line at the 23.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Set up screen.
Ball is out. A recovery by the defense.
Just before halftime, and the defense with the fumble recovery has set up the offense now for a possible.
Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one.
So they're looking to see if the ball came out before the knee was down.
I think when you look at these plays, most of the time it's pretty easy to determine, Jim, you know, it's just always a clear shot. When that knee hits the ground, you can freeze that shot and determine if it's a fumble or down by contact.
Zebra, red, wide 20, dagger.
The Bengals snap it at the 31. Hill's going to get it out of the eye. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. Second down here. Andy Dalton backing off the line, dropping back into the shotgun formation. And it's swatted away. Down. The Bengals come to the line and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Sanu with the catch.
Well, but there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
The Ravens come out in a dime package. Dalton will take it from the gun.
Almost intercepted.
Coming to the line of scrimmage right at midfield. 2nd down and 10. Sanu makes the grab. Tackle down right around the 47.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
Now looking at 3rd down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Andy Dalton in the shotgun formation. Looking long.
Intercepted.
What a great job by the defense coming up with the pick and giving themselves one more chance to break the tie before halftime.
Well, yeah, is it a great job? I don't know. The quarterback, terrible decision. I know, good play by the defense getting that interception, but the play call, the decision by the quarterback, they were both bad.
The Bengals set at the line. Dime package. 1st down at the 17. Williams there to take him down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and short following the run. Press coverage all the way. Out of the shotgun formation. The pass is intercepted. As we near halftime, the offense has the opportunity to grab the lead heading into the break.
Well, I don't like their chances, and really both of these teams has been pretty sorry plays so far here in the first half. They both deserve to go in at halftime tied.
Great starting position here for the offense. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The Ravens with a nickel look here on defense. Dalton over to Eifert. That's his 4th catch of the day. The Bengals, 1 timeout remaining. Second down. To the ground. Hill's all over that offense and brings him down. The Bengals with a little uncertainty, so they take a timeout here before 3rd down. It's 3rd down coming up. The Bengals now move the chains.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
Dalton's completion percentage 70% on the day. 1st down at the 15. And it's a catch by Eifert.
1st down by the offense in the red zone, and you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
The Ravens signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. A short field goal try on the way. And converts on the 3. It's a field goal just before the intermission and to move them in front.
When you make a field goal late in the 2nd quarter, Jim, it just eases the tension of your football team, of the coaches, and even the fans are happy sometimes when you take a lead late in the 2nd quarter.
The Ravens just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
It's intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Bengals put some points on the board on their previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think, here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
The 2nd half is officially underway.
And a touchback. The Bengals take the field here in the 2nd half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? If halftime is over, you come out here, you're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
And now here's the first snap of the 2nd half. Second down and 11. The give. And it's Webb there to meet him.
Hey, easy call. Be safe. Put the pressure on the other team to make the plays on the offensive side to beat you. So right here, you call something very conservative.
the way, third down. Dalton from the shotgun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. All set to punt here. Austin's got it on the return. And they bring it down at the 38-yard line. And a run back of about 7. The Ravens talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
The Ravens take it from the 38. Has his target. Johnson's there to take him down.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up. The Bengals lined up in the nickel. Handoff. And that's perfect in on the stop. It'll be third down. Flacco's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And that incompletion is going to bring us to a very quick fourth down. The Ravens are going to punt this one back. Thomas has got it at the 7. Thomas is marked down at the 19. That return's good for about 13.
The Bengals offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
First down at the 19. Hill's got it. Screen. Slides off the hit. Barrels ahead. Hill's tackled down at the 50.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
They'll set up now at midfield.
First down at the 50. Andy Dalton down the field. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. And with that score, they've now got a nice buffer to work with over the last quarter and a half.
They've been really efficient here today. And just another example on that touchdown drive, executing to perfection. And they got a nice lead here. Let's see if they can hang on.
Sanu is the receiver. could have taken the 1-point gimme. They went for the 2, and they are turned away. The Ravens return team is ready. Austin will test the coverage. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Ravens weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt. As they take the field here, do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Well, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
Second down coming up. Playing press coverage to the outside.
When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Comes down with no, the defender tips it out.
Not much the offense can do in a situation like this. 3rd and long, what you probably will have to do is either surprise them with a run or throw it short and hope somebody can make a play and pick up a first down.
Third down on the way.
Flacco from the shotgun. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series.
Sam Cook for the punt. No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines.
The Bengals have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the 3rd quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
Dalton's got it in the gun. Andy Dalton gets it out to A.J. Green.
Lewis is there to make the tackle.
The Bengals have created chances for themselves in the passing attack today. Dalton's been unstoppable so far.
He has been unstoppable, hasn't he? And when your quarterback is hot, keep giving the football to him. They've done it, and he has rewarded the coaches.
First down here. From the gun, Dalton. Running room. Picks up 8 here.
Hills, the receiver, all the way to the right side. The Bengals will take the snap from the 40.
Eifert had it, but couldn't hold on as this goes incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Third down now.
Dalton's back in shotgun formation. Dalton sends it to Green. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Well, when you talk about throwing these sideline routes or the out route, it is about timing. When that receiver makes that break to go towards the sideline, that football has to be in the air. Nice throw and catch that time.
First down here after the completion.
Handoff made. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. The give out of the eye. Lewis is in on the tackle.
Maybe the running back just wanted a little break and catch some rest here early in the game. He gets hurt, gets knocked out, comes back in. How about that run? Just doing everything. Good vision, breaking tackles, and picking up big yards.
The Bengals take it from the 33. Handoff out of the eye. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
2nd and 6 coming up. Andy Dalton will be under center. The Bengals take it from the 28. Breaks out of that one. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Hills tackled down after a gain of 7. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. It's a two-tight end formation. They call his number once more. Pure determination. What a run. Touchdown. And now that we're almost in the 4th and they've just increased their lead, could it be time to rest the starters, Phil?
Oh, no, Jim, not even close to that yet. We got a long way to go. You've seen it many times in the NFL. Big leads have a way of just disappearing. So I'm not counting this one over by any means.
He made it. The Ravens' return team is ready. Austin's going to run this one out. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Ravens offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
That's why you like defenders who are good punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The Ravens take it from the 23. Crockett Gilmore has the catch. That's his 5th catch of the day.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it. Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, And when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort. I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
Looking across the middle. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Gilmore is one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Flacco will take it from the gun.
2 hands on the football and has the catch. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The line of scrimmage is at the 40.
The Bengals with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Pulls it in.
The Ravens coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on the first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's 2nd and short.
Flacco's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
After the catch, it's now 2nd down and 1. Press coverage all the way.
Flacco's going to take it from the gun. Very nearly intercepted.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
This is 3rd down.
The Bengals defense now is going to go nickel. They'll go ground. And that gains 1. Now they're playing from behind. And they have an offense that's been shut down, at least when it comes to the ground game.
Well, it's hard to win football games in the NFL when you're one-dimensional. But right now, I think you've got to throw the football. The defensive line, maybe they're tired. They can't get to the quarterback. And maybe that could give you a chance to win.
1st down on the way.
From the gun, Flacco
Reaches out and snatches it. Going to be a penalty here. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Did not get both feet down.
They break huddle at the 18-yard line.
Second and 10. Gilmore grabs it. Picks up maybe 3.
The Bengals defensive coordinator made the right call that time. In the red zone, he was expecting pass. That's what he got. And they get up there and they make the tackle quickly after the pass completion.
This long drive continues.
Flacco's completion percentage, 50% on the day.
3rd down and 7.
Smith's going to make the tackle.
The coach is going to go for it.
Oh, look at that. Linebackers moving around.
Takes it out of the eye.
The Ravens that time go for it on 4th down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep it.
You knew this was going to happen, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field. The coach's challenge is not answered. The play on the field will stand.
Yeah, that's a tough. I think if it was up to me in this situation in the game, I would not have challenged, knowing those timeouts, how important they are. We'll see if that lost timeout comes back and hurts him.
Double tight end formation. They run the counter play. Breaks free, has some space to work with. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a 1st down. That's nice.
First down here. Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. And that's a gain of maybe 5. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down.
Good job by the defensive line, shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Ravens official. He was able to confirm that it was a dislocated shoulder, but they were able to immediately put the shoulder back in place.
Down. The Ravens defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. On target with Tyler Eifert.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the 2nd half, picking up that 1st down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those 1st downs.
The Bengals snap it at the 41. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. Second down here after that run play. Again, the lean on him. He's tackled right at the 36. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. Set up now at the 36. Third and 5. Takes it again. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. 52-yard field goal attempt coming up. the field goal attempt is good. It's good.
Midway through the fourth, and that field goal almost makes this game look like it's over. I know it's not, Phil, but that's a huge three.
Well, in a time like this, when you have a lead midway in the fourth quarter, you got to understand the situations no matter who's on the field. So if you're on defense, what's your number one thought? Don't give up a big play. That's the only way you can lose.
Flacco's alone in the backfield. First down at the 20.
Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
Second down following that incompletion. Playing press coverage to the outside.
Flacco from the shotgun. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
Well, the guys know if they make a big hit and everybody goes ooh and ah, they'll be on the highlight reel. That's why a lot of these players play so fast and play a little out of control.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Bengals will come out in the dime. Flacco will take it from the gun. The Ravens get a first down.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Flacco's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Could have been intercepted.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Flacco.
Looking to go deep.
And they can't connect.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker. Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
Has his target. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line. First down and 10.
Gets it out for the completion. And he races out of bounds at that point.
The defense, they have a lead here in the fourth quarter, so they're willing to give up short pass completions, but good job by the offense.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. From the gun. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Well, when you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field, play tight man-to-man coverage, it takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there that time.
The Bengals go with the dime formation here on defense. The Ravens will take the snap from the 45.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
The Ravens believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. Flacco's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. He's got the catch. Brought down at the 32.
They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. Marching down the field and taking their time. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Shotgun time here for Joe Flacco.
1st and 10. With 2 hands, he has it. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
Flacco's completion percentage, 50% on the day. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. 2nd and 6. Brings it in. And that's a 2-yard gain. Now looking at 3rd down.
The Ravens were trying to go down the field that time with the throw, but nobody's open. They throw it short. Doesn't fool the defense, and they get very few yards.
Flacco's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
This has been a long drive so far. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. 1st and goal from the 2. Ball's picked off. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
The Bengals come out in a jumbo set. Coleman's got it on the handoff. The Ravens call a timeout and are left now with only one. In a real tough spot here on 2nd down.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
2nd down and 8. Takes it from the eye. Lewis, the one who brings him to the ground. Timeouts called, and we're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. It's 3rd down coming up. They bring in the extra tight end. Handoff out of the I formation. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
And as far as the football team up, the defense, 3rd and short, they stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Ravens offense comes onto the field for a last play or two before this one's over. There's nothing they can do now to pull this one out, Phil.
Yeah, listen, it's very tough to even get the courage or the energy to finish this game off in a situation like this because it's so disappointing. And I say to them, don't take any chances. Don't get hit again and just get off the field.
Intercepted. That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
It's 1st down as they head to the line. takes a knee. Well, the lights were bright, and the team was up for the occasion here, winning in prime time.
Nothing like it, man. Winning in prime time.